Hello and welcome back to yet another Rise Weapon Showcase video. My name is Hollow and today, well, it's the last day. We've had 7 videos of new weapon breakdowns over the last week and a bit. So much so, in fact, that the Monster Hunter team could have been slaying us with the information videos, but we have made it through. We've learned so much through these showcases. But hey, let's see if they saved the best for last, because this time we're talking about the Charge Blade and the Hunting Horn. Also today, we have some fantastic new equipment reveals which hint at monsters we didn't know would be in Rise. Let's get started. Firstly, with one of my favorite weapons, the Charge Blade. Take a look at the equipment here. Do you know what this is? This is surely an arachnid style outfit, right? I gotta say, Nerzilla blew me away in GU, and to see spiders return in Rise is both exciting and terrifying. But which monster does this outfit belong to? The shield feels larger than the Nerzilla Charge Blade I ran around with in GU, which was a bit more circular. So this surely must be that hinted monster during the announcement trailers from a while back. We only got these tiny teasers of the monster. We were just looking at it, but it certainly looked spidery, so this must make sense. It has a comparable design. Maybe we'll even see that monster in one of the next trailers. Either way, it looks very cool with the glowing eyes around the shield of the axe, the flowing silk on the edges of the armor. I'm a huge fan of how this looks. And have you seen the sword? It looks crazy big for a Charge Blade, like a pole. Anyway, the monster in the gameplay today is Izuchi, the pack fighter with the really cool in-sync combat with its little buddies whenever they're around, or hey, you haven't killed them yet. But like many heavier weapons such as greatsword, switch axe, or of course the axe version of the Charge Blade, we start by taking advantage of the new aerial movement possibilities thanks to the wirebugs, instantly leaping into the air for a plunge attack thanks to the heavy slam of the axe. This puts us instantly into axe mode as well, which will be an incredible way to access this mode when we need it from the air. Next, we perfectly time the transform for that guard point on the incoming blow. So sexy, one of the coolest things about Charge Blade. And then we transform to the axe for some nice quick elemental hits. Our next clip, which does show the Izuchi attacking in its sick in-sync style, we get right to the good stuff with some amped elemental discharge, the very attack that drew me to the Charge Blade originally. Classic Charge Blade gameplay so far, but what's new? Well, it's time for the silkbind attacks then, isn't it? Firstly, we have another dash forward type where we're dragged forward by a wirebug into position. We instantly transform to the axe mode for some wide elemental swings. This double swing combo is obviously very wide reaching with its 2 horizontal attacks all around the hunter, but it also goes very far in front of you as well. It's a solid combo to throw out, but maybe less flashy than our second silkbind attack. Check this one out. The hunter braces for impact by sending out wirebug strings many times around them into the ground. The shield is held up and glows in prep and counters an incoming blow, sending out a charged up blow ourselves in retaliation. This can be cancelled, as we see in this clip, straight into a sword slam if we want, or we can let the full thing fly straight into the super amped elemental discharge, which should be a reliable way to pull out the big guns because a successful counter actually fills all of your vials too. So we could do a big combo, throw out an elemental discharge, instantly counter the next incoming blow, and then send out yet another discharge back to back. That's going to be so sick. But that's everything for the Charge Blade. Let's now talk about the Hunting Horn, which I must say did very well, guys. Firstly, check out what this dude is wearing. The Stone Knight outfit looks incredible. A stark grey with a single grey feather as a plume. And don't forget the awesome guitar-styled Hunting Horn with its skull face, all tinged with blue. It looks so good. We think this might be the Bast-Arios, the rock wyvern. These live in volcanic or swamp regions usually, you know, wherever you could find ore, so maybe this could fit in the flooded forest. Or yeah, another region entirely. The monster in this gameplay though is the best chonky boy, the Tetranodon. Before we do talk specifics about the Hunting Horn, just want to say in these clips, the general movement and the animations of these attacks feel so good. With way more spins and flips, the hunter is weaving themselves around the weapon in what looks like a dance, which obviously suits the heart of a Hunting Horn user. Everything just looks more flashy. The dude literally breakdances at one point. It's so good. From the looks of it though, there is a lot to say, so let's get started. Once again, the very first combo has us leaping into the air with a normal wirebug for some aerial plunge attacks, then spinning up for a staggering multi-combo hit, the range of which looks to be a circle around the hunter from, say, a a burst. Finishing up with the performance of that combo, the sphere of musical notes emphasizes everything, which is wonderful. But yeah, it looks like there's a lot of burst attacks involved, at least in this gameplay. After a combo in the second clip, we see the hunter pull out the echo note spin attack, which obviously came in Iceborne, so like many movesets, we are coming straight from Iceborne into Rise. In our next clip, it looks like we see a cancel out of a performance into more attacks very smoothly. Instead of, say, kicking upwards for a long performance animation, we just go straight into more combos. This is a lot smoother. Oh, and hey, look, there's that hilarious breakdance move. I love it. Now for our first silkbind attack. Holy crap. It's another counter, right? Well, sort of. This crazy charge sends us straight for a ranged attack by pulling ourselves forward with that wirebug, then sending out tons of flip spins and smashes with small steps forward, which all ends in a performance. The stagger must be insane on a combo like that, especially if we can charge through incoming blows. This can be comboed straight into other attacks and more performances too, as we saw the echo note come straight out after. Then for our second silkbind attack, we get a huge bursting hit. After a first slam, we attach a kunai just like the dual blades or lance. Then, winding up for another attack, this much bigger hit in fact, plays out a note that triggers the kunai to explode in what is one of the most satisfying animations ever. It knocks the monster down, does a huge chunk of damage, and damn does the hunter look cool as hell while they stand there basking in the glory of it. Did you see how the wire actually turns red and then explodes in a note we see in the air? God, it looks good. I love that. But damn, dude, that's everything. What do you guys think? I would say the Charge Blade kept to its core without any crazy changes, just some nice new utility with those wide-reaching attacks, or of course the ability to instantly charge vials on the counter. But I must say, Hunting Horn players, you gotta be happy. The animations, the bursting, the freedom of choice with attack cancels, or the new ability to draw into whatever note you want, and hey, the return to more interesting Hunting Horn designs too. That Silkbind attack with a kunai has to be one of the coolest attacks I've seen in all of Monster Hunter. However, guys, that is it. That's everything. 7 videos of weapon showcases and my breakdowns with it. I just want to say a genuine thank you for supporting me through this period. It has been a lot to keep up with, but I do hope this was useful to you. The comments, the discussions about the weapons have been great. And actually, you know, the demo, again, it isn't far away. We won't have too long to wait before that, but I do wonder if we're going to get the third main trailer before or after the demo. Until then, I've been Hollow, you've been you, and I'll see you next time.